everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be fitting the grab handles, the beacon brackets and the beacons, because we have the grab handles powder coated. We've also had the beacon brackets powder coated and we've painted them as well. Also, as a special feature, we have a Robertine review and a big admission from the man himself. Not very often he admits to stuff, but today he has admitted to something which I'm glad I've got on camera because I'm going to hold him to it. Stay tuned. Other news, grab handles are here now. They are back from powder coating. They were taken off with the mirrors and the beacon brackets, which should be up there. The beacon brackets are waiting for a warmer day because I've had them all powder coated black. It was just easier for the powder coaters. I spoke to them originally about doing John Deere green, and they said they could do green for John Deere. And then when I went there and said, oh, this is like the split point where the black stops and the green starts, they said they can't powder coat two different colours on the same piece because it causes a melting line or something where one lot of powder stops and the next lot of powder starts, because you have to do one colour, bake it, and then mask up, do the second colour, bake it, and then where the line is, because they have to get it hot enough to melt the powder for it to cure, then what they did in the first baking starts running or something. They said better off just Scotch Brighting it, painting it with wet paint, which is what I'm going to do. So, in the Llama video, we showed you these brackets here. Now, they are, as you can see, they go on the shelf in the John Deere. And the idea of these is it stops stuff sliding forwards, down onto your feet, under the pedals, and potentially into the window. There's a couple of companies now that are making these. I did really have fancies of some that were made by a different company, but I'm not a big fan of companies having their logo laser cut into everything. It's not me. It's not like how I want my thing. So these were available at Llama, which we bought. I haven't bothered taking the like cellophane off or whatever it is, you know, the plasticky film. Haven't bothered taking that off yet. Don't really like the blingy stainless look too much, but these ones are stainless and they will save stuff going into the window, which is good. So it's cheaper to buy them than have to buy a new window, I guess. Bits of back and powder coaters, handles are on the front of the Deere still, and what I've done is my beacon brackets, I've decided to paint them to match the roof line. So just painted on top of the powder coating, gave them a bit of a Scotch Bright, is it? And yeah, I think they've come out quite nice, to be fair. So Robertie's going to give me a hand now to get them reinstalled, because it is grab handles, beacon bracket and mirror on this side, and on the other side we've also got the exhaust to contend with as well. So the more hands the merrier. It's bitterly cold again, but as soon as we get these back on, then we can get the John Deere out of the shed, we can get set up for lambing, and yeah, it'll be looking a lot tidier. I think the next thing we're going to do though is to get that heat shield powder coated as well in that colour, because it's like, it's not too bright and in your face, but it's just a little bit nicer than black.
3, 2, 1, let's go! That's what I say. 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 say. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I say. I don't like people I love, down above. I don't like people I love, down above.
You can explain to the people what happened with our super duper grab handles.
Oh, right, yeah. So, are we on normal footage now? Normal speed now?
Normal speed now.
Oh, right.
You can chat to the viewers.
Chat to the viewers.
Yeah.
Roberty Reviews.
Yeah, Roberty reviews.
Roberty Reviews. Ah. Well,
Roberty reacts. Roberty reviews.
yeah.
People selling supplements are obviously do they or do they not look?
Do you know what? A blind man would be chucked to bits.
A blind man would, wouldn't he? A
Do
blind
you know, if only we fixed the mud guard that was sort of aligned to it.
Yeah, well that's this year's project, isn't it? Because I'm running out of things now. Like, apart from the dashboard and
I'm-
the stars.
I would love to make a form to press that, and I don't think it's beyond the realms of possibility.
No, but it could be beyond the realms of motivation.
Well, it's not that bad. So I'm sure if we could press that out of a piece of steel as a repair section, people would be interested in having a repair section.
Yeah.
So the original grab handles were perfectly adequate and absolutely fine for farmer blogs, but Lisa isn't quite your normal everyday farmer blogs, yeah, and didn't like the fact that there were bits of it with paint missing. So she spent forever and a day rubbing them all down, yeah, getting them all prepped, and then spraying them with primer and then top coat, and faffing and fretting about in weather and all sorts to get them all lovely.
Yeah.
But there was a slight technical issue in that I supplied the most highest quality paint I could buy for under a tenner. And this super high quality paint,
Fell off
it
Literally?
looked lovely
for a week,
for a week or two,
10 days maybe.
but literally within months, when you touch the grab handle, literally touching the grab handle was enough for the paint to fall off. And you can't say that it hadn't been prepped, because a lot of time and effort had gone into keying the metalwork in for the primer, and then giving the top coat. I don't know whether did you key the primer between the top coat, but it wasn't.
No, it's the primer falling off
The
the metal,
primer
wasn't
was
it?
literally
Falling off the metal.
flaking off the metal, as if somebody sprayed the metal with oil first before painting it. So the decision was made to send them off and have them powder coated. Although you've got a friend that does powder coating, you decided to get them done locally rather than travelling around the world to get them done. And
Try local businesses, isn't it? Support
yeah,
local if
they
you can.
look okay, I think. They look okay.
So you just need to get the beacon poles on now, and then
It makes this look not so bright, but I'm sure,
that'll dull down, won't it?
Yes.
It'll be fine.
let me touch it for 10 minutes and it'll dull down a treat.
10 minutes, you're losing your touch. Hey? You normally touch it for 30 seconds and it's covered. So yeah, get the beacon poles back on now, and that'll
Yeah.
be a good job done then.
You'll have to respray the right side panels on the bonnet just now, wouldn't you? I don't know why this side panel is so bad. And
The plan is,
see how it's into that one? Weird.
yeah, well, which side did I do?
You've done the front.
I did the front, didn't I? I did the front.
And you're not convinced the front is quite the correct shape.
It's not the colour, is it? It's
I mean, something's
It's vintage.
There, it's lost its.
Well,
scratched it.
the corrosion-y bits come back through, I think, because
It looks more like a scratch, but it could be.
well, there's nothing been there to scratch it. But remember this side had the kink there, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's like where the kink is, so I think it's just like the rust hasn't come out. But basically, like the bonnet, the grills, and the mudguards, and the roof are all going to get repainted hopefully sometime in this summer. And then it'll tidy up a treat, and then we'll work around other bits and bobs as and when then.
I want to move your racking thing. This thing drives me nuts. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I think if we made a hefty bracket come up off there, so that it sat there, it would be so much better. Don't like it on the front at all.
No, but there's a quick somewhere to put stuff so it didn't break the cab
but the time
window.
spent faffing with doing the quick would have been better spent making a proper bracket.
Yeah, well, we didn't have that at the time, did we? We didn't have that, so... Anyway, the plan is that, like, that will probably get swapped out for a genuine toolbox at some point, or...
I don't know, it's quite a nice quality. It's got a bit of...
Oh, it's got some weight to it.
You know, it's got a proper seal all round here,
Yeah.
so that once water gets in, it doesn't get out.
It's a decent size, which is what you want, isn't it? Get your stuff in there, get your butties in there too.
And we could-
And then we can have a full complement of weights. And at the moment we're pricing up a front linkage, but it's a bit hard to justify a front linkage for this at the minute, isn't it, for what it does? Can we justify front linkage for it? Not £2 really.
That's the thing. You have a really nice front linkage for £2.
Well, Dagenhart Zuderbergs for 350. No, sorry, 2,350 for Zuderberg, and the Hoare, is it? Hoare?
Yeah, Hoare. Is it Hoare?
Hoare.
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 They come in at 2-1.
Now, the big thing is a Hoare linkage painted green for John Deere or painted black? Because if it's not painted John Deere green, it will look an absolute sight, and it's worth paying the extra couple of £100 to have it come powder coated the right colour to begin with, or whatever.
Yeah, I think they come in as a standard, as their own colours, like
Oh, Zuderberg come in green, grey, or
yeah, but I think the
whatever,
Hoare ones
just come black.
massy chassis, browny grey.
Oh, charcoaly grey.
Yeah, are they that
Really?
funny? Or I don't know. I don't know whether you can spec it.
Don't know, we'd have to find out about that. So if anybody knows, let us know in the comments, please.
But I mean, the front linkage looks
Nice. It's a nice front linkage, isn't it? You know the camera's here, Roberty? And you're over there. Can't get started. Right, so I'm going to grab a couple of 13mm spanners, get the brackets back on at the top, get the beacons back on, and then this is ready to move out the shed then, ready for lambing. smart, so I'm really happy with that. Just want to say thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all again very soon.